Hi guys, my name's JB from Lime Valley Engine Works. I haven't been on doing too many podcasts here lately. The summer's been very busy with shows and stuff like that. Rough and Tumble would have been my 43rd show for the year, so I've been kind of busy running around, going to shows and auctions and stuff like that. So I just wanted to hop on here, do a little podcast about some shows that are coming up that I hope you guys can stop out and support them. Um, and local fairs and stuff like that. Talk a little bit about that too. So next week is Solanco Fair in Quarryville, PA. They got tractor pulls and stuff, I believe, on Thursday. So I'll be out there Thursday, tractor pulling. I'm going to pull my Minneapolis Moline GTB. I just got that all back together yesterday. And my Silver King 42 I'll have out there too. Like I said, that's Thursday. And then there's a livestock auction on Friday out there. The local FFA kids and 4-H kids raise animals for their projects, and then they show them at the fair, and they get sold Friday night. They do a buyback program, so New Holland Sales Stables or A Sales Stables will give them a certain amount of money. They'll pay so much for the animal, so you can buy the animal and you just pay the difference between what you paid and what you bid and what New Holland or whatever Sales Stables was going to pay for it. So like I said, that's next week. The week after that is West Lampeter Fair, and it's the 100th year of West Lampeter Fair. We've been going to Lampeter Fair ever like the early 90s, ever since I was a little kid. If you've never been to the Lampeter Fair, it has no rides or anything like that. It's a strictly agricultural fair. And again, kids raise animals there and raise animals for there. They show them. And then Friday night, they do a livestock auction there too. So this year, since it's 100 years, they're doing tractor pulls on Monday. Starts at 12 o'clock, I believe, is way in. And then they have the Fair Queen contest on Sunday. We'll be doing tractor games and a tractor parade on Wednesday evening. And there'll be all kinds of stuff going on out there. I'm going to take my rock crusher. We're going to be crushing some rock. There'll be some hit miss engines there and a good amount of antique antique tractors. I think we had like 85 or 90 last year. So it's a really cool fair to go to. Like I said, we've been going there ever since I was a little kid. And to me, local fairs are probably the coolest thing to take stuff to. Like engines and stuff, there's so many people that's never seen it. They live in developments, and they never see that kind of stuff. So it's really cool to be able to talk to new people and get new people interested in the hobby, because that's really what this hobby's all about. If we don't get the next generation involved, then it's just not going to keep building how it is now. And I know for some of you guys, it's just a hobby. It's how you have fun, and it's how you relax and enjoy your time together. And for most people, you're either in the hobby 100% or it's just something on the side that you do. For me, I mean, my hobby is my life right now. If you check out Lime Valley Engine Works on Facebook, I have all kinds of stuff for sale. I buy and sell antique tractors and stuff like that. So like I said, my hobby is now my job. But yeah, back to the Lampeter Fair. Kind of my feeling is that any kid nowadays that has the ambition to do anything should be supported. So I always try to sell stuff to then buy an animal at the fair. We did that 3 years now. This year I am kind of on the fence if I'm going to do it or not. I'll figure that out in the next couple of days. But there's been a lot of people that I've met at little shows and small events and stuff like that that are now deep in the hobby and really growing with it and learning a lot, and they want to learn stuff. So if you guys are at shows and there's younger kids asking questions, take the time to answer them, because that's the next generation. If we don't get the next generation involved in this hobby, then everything that we have, all we did was save it from the scrap for a couple years. You know what I mean? And once you lose history, you're never going to get it back. So that's kind of what my podcasts are all about, is getting the next generation involved, getting new people involved. And in the last couple months, couple years, I've realized that you know there's so many people out there with knowledge that's willing to tell you if you sit there and listen to them. And there's things that I'm not necessarily interested in and that I don't really think's worth anything. But talking to other people, seeing the smile on their face and how excited they get about those things, there's somebody out there that's interested in anything. So if you're cleaning out your grandpa's estate, or you're just cleaning out an old shop or something like that, just really look and make sure the stuff not valuable before you throw it out, because there's a lot of things that get scrapped and junked that may not be worth a whole lot, but it's just, people collect just about anything. People collect stamps, they'll collect anything, RC cars, signs, anything. So just because you don't think it's worth anything doesn't mean that it isn't. And even if it's not worth a whole lot, if you can get it in the right hands where it's appreciated, that's to me, that's the biggest thing. So yeah, West Lampeter Fair is in 2 weeks, last full week in September. And then that weekend is Steamerama over in York, and it's also Loyalsock Valley up in Trout Run. They're having an open house at their museum. I'm going to try to get up there Saturday and Sunday is the plan. Right after the fair, load up Friday night, take everything home, and then go up to Loyalsock Valley on Saturday and Sunday. That's a really cool show. They're building a really nice museum up there. I have an engine up there now, and I'm planning on taking a lot more up there to kind of help them build it, build the areas that they have. Like I said, they have a lot of really, really cool stuff. It's a really nice show, laid back people, just a laid back environment. To me, they're the best shows to go to, where you can just kind of let loose, have fun, but be respectful of everybody, and nobody really yells at anybody. So, and then after that, I know Susquehanna Old Fashioned Days in Bainbridge is next weekend. Yes, next weekend. If you've never been to that, that's a really cool show too. Nice and laid back. I'm going to try to be there on Saturday, maybe Friday and Saturday. We'll see how it goes. So check that one out too. And all them, you can look them up on Facebook. You should be able to find all the information for all those shows on Facebook. But yeah, I want to spend a little bit of time here to talk about stuff like that, and talking about just encouraging the next generation to get in this hobby. And like I said, my feeling on it is anybody, any young kid that has the ambition to do anything should be supported, because a lot of these kids just sit inside, they play video games, or on the phone, they can't, connect with people. And I've learned, through helping the local school with the small gas and stuff like that, and just selling engines to younger kids, they don't have the people skills. They don't know how to talk to people. And that's not something that they can teach in school. That's something they got to learn in the real world. So it might be a little hard to talk to them and get your point across, but they are the next, they're going to be the next ones into this. So like I said, I just want to take a little bit of time to talk about that kind of stuff. And like I said, I've been crazy busy around here. But I'm hoping to hop on and do a little bit more podcasts, and try to, this winter shouldn't be as bad, so I can sit down and kind of talk about certain things. I want to do a podcast on Silver King tractors and talk about them in a little bit, give you guys just a rough history about them. And then there's some other things I want to sit down and talk about too, that I've done a lot of research on, like Strunk equipment from Coatesville. I'd like to sit down and talk about that a little bit too, and just sit down with a couple different people as well. Like I said, this is something that I've really wanted to do. It's just been kind of pushed on the back burner, and I haven't had a whole lot of time. So I'm hoping with winter things will calm down a little bit, and the shopping in here will be nice and warm, so I can do podcasts like this a little more often. So like I said, follow us on Facebook, Lime Valley Engine Works. We also have a Instagram, JB Lime Valley. You can send me a friend request, JB Lime Valley Engine Works, on Facebook as well. We got a TikTok as well, so check that out. I don't post a whole lot on there, but I post videos from time to time. So, like I said, thank you guys very much. If you'd like to be on a podcast and share some history or some stories about, you know, tractors that you have, and kind of inspire new people to become part of the hobby, that would be awesome. Reach out to me, and I'll try to hook up with you and get you signed up on here. So thank you guys very, very much. I hope you have a great day, great rest of your weekend, and I will be seeing you